Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Tarot with an Attitude. I am your host, the Reverend Rob Lee, and joining me today, Miss Kim Danbert. Everybody give a round of applause. Yay, I don't have the fake applause, but there we go. Things are. What a beautiful day. So you know what we're going to start out with? 1, 2, 3. Bangarang! It is time. Grab the magic. Get it back into your life. Feel the energy. Feel it flow. Folks, when you can feel that, it just washes over me. It's awesome. You feel it?
It is awesome.
It is awesome to be in touch with spirit, not just every day, but to know you can reach out and spirit is there for you at all times. It just changes your life and the way you live your life and things that are going on. So what I want to do here is I'm going to do this because I'm excited about having Kim in the studio. So we're going to have a good time. People piling in the door. Hey, everybody, we'll get to you in just a minute. All right. But our most gracious and loving Heavenly Father, the Divine Mother, Earth, Spirit, Guides, please make sure that the messages that come through today are from you and not from me. Make sure that people receive them with the peace, love, light, and intention that they are meant to be received. Open hearts. And most of all, let's let people find their magic again. So mote it be. Here we go. You ready?
I'm as ready as I'm going to be.
All right. Kim Danbert. If y'all don't know her, Kim, this is the Miss Kim I'm talking to all the time. And I said she's my mentor. Kim is known internationally for her spiritual gifts to see auras, tarot reading, and connecting with the spiritual world. She has been conducting psychic readings professionally for 36 years. I think it's even a little longer than that.
It's longer than that.
Yeah. However, has always seen auras, had premonitions, and communicated with her spirit guide, Andrew, even in childhood. So maybe we'll get to talk to Andrew today.
Well, I think he's very much with us. I think your mother is here. Ishmael is here. Leonardo is here.
Okay.
So we have a compliment. Walt, my husband, always
it's getting
says
crowded in here.
When there's a lot of spirit around somebody, it's a chorus of witnesses.
Oh, that's
awesome. And it's
awesome.
mentioned in the Bible about a chorus of witnesses on the day of Pentecost. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Coyote, good morning. Michael, my brother, good morning. Michael and Engaged Reiki have a show before mine. And I think it's called Good Morning Reiki. I think from what I've seen of it, it's kind of like, I call them the Mr. Rogers that call them, get all the kids call them. And then I come in as Sesame Street and wake everybody up. Okay. So, but the Engaged Reiki is a great show. Michael and Kevin put a lot into that show. You will see him on as Engaged Reiki. Michael, make sure y'all are checking them out in the mornings before you come see me. It's a great way to start your day. Danielle, good morning.
Hi, Danielle.
All right. Christina, good morning, my darling. Glad to see you. Okay. All right. Let me see how it jumps around.
I see that.
So now, boom, I got to go find everything again. Rita, good to see you this morning. Tibisay. All right. Tammy Sprinkle. Bangarang, everyone. Good morning. Kim and Rob and the Bangarang tribe.
Good morning.
Barefoot Bangarang. There we go. See Glinda. Beautiful spirits. She is just awesome. We had a great time yesterday. Miss Cynthia, good morning. Happy, glorious day to everybody. Shannon, got me some Shanna and Arcana in the house. Good morning, Rob. Hoping to start my own business. Could I have a card, please? Thank you. I'm going to turn this one over to Miss Kim, and then I'll go from there.
Well, this is a deck that I've used as long as I've been doing readings.
Okay.
So
we got some good, strong decks in the house today.
The Sacred Rose Tarot. And, Shannon, I have a feeling of reticence with you. It's a time when you're clearing things out. You're clearing out some of the old emotional baggage and asking yourself, can I do it? Can I do it? You can do it. You will do it.
There you go.
I mean, you can and you will. We have the Temperance card here. Alchemy. We've got alchemy. You're making something new out of something that other people set aside. And so I feel as though you're going to be very good at starting your own business. Realize that many people who start their own business, they end up working for a tyrant. Don't do that to yourself.
Yeah, Wow. And that goes, what I was just getting that, whoo, okay. Remember, I've talked to other people about 80% is 100%. Don't try to get so caught up that everything's got to be perfect, because nothing will ever be perfect. About the time you get them lined up, somebody comes through and knocks something down and you're running back and over here. And what it is, it just keeps you from starting. So yes, Shannon, I feel this in you. I feel this is going to be good, but I feel coming from the business aspect of it, that's going to be the important thing from you. You're not going to get it perfect. Once you get to 80%, roll with it. You can fix things as you go. And that whole being a tyrant on yourself, she was just telling me about that to myself this morning. Okay.
I thought that sounded familiar.
It did. Lighten the hell up. Okay. Lighten the load. Get some other people. Take some things off my plate. So it can become all encompassing. So that's what's going on there. That's what I'm seeing. And again, the night of Ariel, upside down. Okay. And this night, there is so much to accomplish. All right. Make a very detailed plan, being watched over by someone kind. But again, the nights are about movement. Notice this horse is at a complete standstill. Don't get stuck. I'm telling you, even though that's what this card says on it, don't get stuck. You got to keep moving on it to make that dream come true.
Excellent.
So, woo, good morning. So mote it be. Let us know what's going on. Keep us filled in. tarotwithanattitude.com. Drop me a line. Tell me what you're doing. Let me know, okay? I'd love to hear about it. Folks, I can go into a lot more detail with you too if you go to tarotwithanattitude.com and book a session. Also, Miss Kim, part of our group. She is part of the Facebook with an Attitude group. You get all of these wonderful people are there when you drop in a question or something like that. We all love to help. So Miss Kim is there to help you and give you guidance too. Morning, bangarang. Morning, Reverend Rob, Kim, and everyone else. Bruce Kaler, my man. Apollo Travel Orlando, he's ready to kill me because I'm like driving for this whole Halloween thing. He is working relentlessly and having to put up with my shit. Okay. I want to tell people. Next week, it's coming. Get ready. We got some great things that are happening. Great people are already coming on board. So, and I'm pushing this one right here, okay? So I can't push too hard. I'll knock her off. I take up a lot more space than she does. So good morning, everybody. Happy rising, everyone. See here. Ocean, good morning. Morning, all. What's positive that's coming up for me this April?
April. It's interesting because April is everyone associates showers with April.
Yeah.
April showers bring May flowers. They say that. What I got for you was the Two of Cups. And I'm feeling very strongly that a bonding is taking place for you, Ocean. And be aware that you think you might not quite be prepared. You're ready. It's time. It is time. So realize that the bonding that's coming together is going to be fruitful for you emotionally, and you are healed enough to assess what the circumstances are. So I'm getting that very strongly. Also, I'm getting an impression of 3 people in spirit with you. And there's a woman in spirit who really wants you to know she's there. She's an older person. She passed some time ago. And she wants me to just tell you that she's with you.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Isn't Kim so calming? When she leaves here, she's going to need a nap after being next to me with my jumping up and down and my craziness. So that's it. And you know what? It's funny. You got the Two of Cups. Okay. We've got somebody there with you. And I got the card from the Whispers of Healing, reliable. Steady wins the race. It's all about being reliable. This is going to be somebody you can depend on. This is really going to be somebody you can depend on. That's really cool. Keep us in the loop. Tell us what's going on, Ocean. Miss Bridget, good morning. Glad to see everybody here. Christina's saying hi, Kim. How are you?
Hi, Christina.
All right.
You? Can I draw a card for Christina?
Sure. Go ahead, Christina. Kim wants to draw a card for you. So that's what we're doing.
Okay. So The card I drew was the Knight of Wands, and
Very fitting.
it has to do with action and fiery action. And inside you're fiery. You have that, I want to do something. What can I do? I want to do something. And realize that it is a time will come in the next several months where you are going to be doing something that you don't expect, something that other people don't expect of you. And you are ready to do this. You are equipped. You have everything you need. Believe in the moving forward. Believe in the moving forward. Believe in the moving forward.
All right. There we go. All I can hear now is we are in Munchkin Land. Okay. So.
Wait a minute. What's that supposed to mean?
They can't. Well, maybe they can tell.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll see if y'all can figure out that reference. Okay. Christina, there you go. And you have this drive for this new position. I think that's exactly what Kim is seeing. She sees it. Don't give up on it. Okay. You stay there, stay forward, stay with it. And guess what? Things will work. Folks, grab the magic. When you want something, I cannot get across to you, okay? And this is a big thing for me, is to realize the power that you have and the importance of that magic in seeing what you want manifested before your very eyes. You can bring your dreams into reality as long as they're for the higher good, your higher good. We have that power. Your spirits are there. The guides are there to be able to say, hey, don't wish it. I'm really hoping for this emotion. I'm really hoping for this promotion. See it. Feel it. Know it that it's happening. And that's what's going to bring it in. What is one of your tricks for helping to manifest things?
Well, we have a vision board. So
those are great.
The vision board is really important. And I believe when you believe, you will receive. And receiving means to act as a receptacle. Acquiring means to get something for yourself. Be willing to receive the blessings. I heard a really good minister give a message, and the message was, sometimes the blessings come early. Sometimes the blessings come late, but they're always right on time.
That's it. Got to remember, not everything functions in the way you want it,
Well, no, and we can't see everything. In the book of 1 Corinthians 13, it says, for we see through a glass or a mirror dimly, or it's we only see parts of things. And especially me, I'm 4'10". I only see part of anything. So it's important to recognize, thanks, Coyote.
Should I have put in a booster seat this morning?
No, I'm fine. But I think it's really important to recognize we don't know everything because we are not God. We are not the universal spirit. We have some wisdom. We don't have all the wisdom.
No, we don't. No. And that's it. But that's what getting that clarity will help it come even clearer. Getting the hamster wheel to shut down. Okay. It allows you to receive messages from the spirit. It's so important to grab that magic, to grab those wings, paddle on, fly, everything we say, bangarang, get your life back. Because once you have that stillness, that calmness in your life, you can see much clearer. You will not see everything. We're limited in this life, but you can start opening up and seeing. Your intuition sharpens. Things get better. You know what I found out too in doing that? You learn to listen better. Your listening takes on a whole different thing. You actually let somebody finish a thought rather than, all right, they said that. Now you're not listening to anything else they have to say. You're just compiling an argument against the one thing you heard, and let somebody finish, and maybe you might get the whole context. Bridget, excited for Kim to see you and you to see you guys mesh. Yeah, this is awesome. I've been waiting. Oh, Christina's saying hi, Grandmommy. Okay. She's here, sweetie. She's here today. Here. Okay. An outstanding session with Rob yesterday. I got to meet with Sig Linda yesterday. My favorite person. Thank you very much. You're wonderful. I love you.
She was actually talking about me.
Oh, there we go.
I'm
glad I got to be in the presence of your favorite person today. Thank you. And this way you get to see us both. All right. So I would be very grateful for a card today. Anne Hatton. Let's see what we've got. You go ahead, and then I'm getting angels again.
Okay, so we're very much in Pentacles, where there are concerns economically and financially. My feeling or my sense is in the next 5 months, that's going to sort itself out. There's some sort of conundrum or confusion about a specific issue economically that you're going to work out within the next 5 months. You have to let it work itself out. It's like untangling jewelry. You have to kind of let things
Oh man, that is a pain
apart.
in the ass.
It is.
When some of my different things I wear, and I know I don't have near as much as you or some of the other women in the house, I just walk over, drop it in Gillian's lap and go, fix this. I cannot. That's my patience level.
Well, and it makes me wonder, how often does that happen on other things? Fix this.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
And you have the wherewithal to fix this. And just realize that it is going to be fixed. I'm getting an impression of a man, and the man that I see is older than you, but only by one generation. And as I see him, doing this jumping and waving. I'm here. I want you to know I'm here. And he wants you to know that he is with you, and he loves you dearly, and things didn't happen the way he planned. So I'm just going to leave that way.
There we go. All right. I'm getting into Pentacles too.
Are you?
Yeah. And that's the Knight of Gabriel. And one of the things this night, if you see, he's in motion. And that's the biggest thing. Yeah.
We drew the same card.
We drew the same cards from different decks. So you need to listen. And this is very important. And one of the things we're telling you is, yes, there are problems right now. You keep moving. Don't give up. Keep that forward movement going, and everything's going to work out fine. Spirit's got you back. Okay? You know what to do. Plan for it. Go ahead and move forward. So mote it be. All right. Let us know what's going on. See? There. Boom. Everything just... I'm glad you can see what's going on, because it does. Now I have to go see, and it jumped all that far down.
Where I was.
Okay, Stacy, so glad to meet you. It's grumpy morning over here, looking to suck up your vibes. It's awesome here. It's tingly here. Okay, so yes, put it out there. Bridget, smile. Naked through the sprinklers. Okay, me and Kim naked through the sprinklers. There you go.
Can I mention something to Bridget?
Go right ahead.
Bridget, I want to tell you, you are healing. Stop feeling like you're stuck. You're not, you are not going up a mountain in the middle of a mudslide. You are moving forward.
That's a good one.
So realize that the healing is taking place for you. Own that. Name it, claim it, tame it. It's all yours to have.
There you go. There you go. You asked for it. You got it. And it ain't a Toyota. All right. Oh. What?
You know what they say? Get your hands on a Toyota. You'll never let go.
Yeah.
You know why?
Why?
Because, you were crossing the street and it ran over you and you're holding on. No.
Bump. She'll be here all week. Okay.
It's a past life memory, I think.
There we go. All right. Engage. Good morning. You are quite welcome. This is Engaged Reiki, who runs the Good Morning Reiki show at 7:00. Check him out. There we go.
Can I give a message to Engaged Reiki?
Sure. Engage. Coming at you here, buddy.
Engaged. I have an impression of sound with you, that you're planning on doing some sort of project involving a recording and dimensional type sound. And I feel as though that's been given to you by Spirit, and I want you to move forward with that, because it's not just a pet project. It's something that will be healing to other people. And so I want to thank you, sweet Spirit.
There we go. I love it when things come together. I just reached down. Vibration. Sound, vibration, can't have one without the other. Okay? Keep those high vibes going. Keep that spirit going. This is a mental thing. I'm seeing a lot of blue here and things like that. And this is wow, I wish I could get this card where you could see it clearly. There's a lot going on here, but this is all about raising that vibration. And look, the beautiful butterfly of metamorphosis. Okay, so if you look, he's kind of changing, but there's a bird poking in. Looks at the wing. Man, I could go on this card for hours. Okay, but that's it. So whatever she picked up on with that music and sound, your vibration is going to be important. Awesome. Take it with you. Let me know what's going on. He and I staying in touch. I have been so fired off on my emails. I told you how busy I've been and everything else. Folks, I'm going to let you know right now. Monday, Tuesday, I've got to see what's going on. I might do the show at a different time, or I might try to put something up. There's a possibility I'm dealing with contractors, okay? And I might have to be out at the house. Now, if I can do that, I might be doing it live from my new home, and we'll see where all that goes, okay? So Monday, Tuesday, if things seem a little off, bear with me. When I get through April's a busy month for me. I'll get everything back on track. So just giving you the heads up, okay? Bambi enjoys the show. Good morning to everyone. Emma Jean, glad to see you in the house. Christy Ludford, what is my spirit animal, Rob? Thank you much. I'm going to turn this over. I did not bring my spirit animal cards. I'm going to let Kim go right ahead.
Okay, so I don't have a spirit animal deck either, but my feeling is that your spirit animal is a smaller animal that lives on the floor of the forest, kind of one of those, you've heard Snow White going, and then they all hop around her. So I feel as though you've had a connection in the past to a predatory animal, and now you're not a predatory animal.
Mm-mm.
And so I feel very strongly that it's a furry, like a bunny or a chipmunk or something small, and you keep trying to disappear into the landscape of the forest. And I just want to say, some of my best experiences have been with small animals, and other people feel that way about you. Some of my best experiences have been with Christina. So I just feel as though it's a smaller animal.
Okay. And that would make sense. I just pulled Whispers of Healing, 18. The card is an 18, one being a the new ideas, the fresh starts, the new beginnings, the 8, the mastery. Bringing those together, you get a 9. Things are going to come to a completion. Things are going to come to an end. And this animal, what we got here from here is ruminate. And you know what's funny? We've got a horse and a rider here, but look how small they are. So I'm really feeling that smallness, that this is an animal. I almost got the mouse feeling with the big ears, that it's time to sit up, pay attention, look. And ruminate means go back over things. Take some time for reassessment. Recheck your path. Relook at things. That's what I'm getting to go along with there. So yes, the small animal, it's time to hear and not be seen. It's not time to grab that like a falcon or a tiger. It's not time to roar and make things happen. It is time to listen and watch your tail. Okay? Watch what's going on. So that's really cool. I love it when a lot of things come together. I didn't even think about bringing an animal deck in today. We should have. Probably should have. But let me know. Let us know what's going on. tarotwithanAttitude.com. It's very important that you get back with me and let me know how some of this stuff is going on. And see what's going on. It's just one of those things. I'm going to talk about HempWorks for just a minute, okay? Kim has trying out the HempWorks. She is one of the people. So I'm going to, I asked her this morning, how's the HempWorks going? And she got it from I'm going to throw the site up there. She got it from my Tarot with an Attitude site here. Boom, there we go. And one of the things that I asked her, she says, well, I still drink coffee, but tell them what you do with it.
Well, I can't give up my coffee. So I put the HempWorks in my coffee in the morning. So I like a double shot. Sorry, guys. And the HempWorks does affect me. It's like I assimilate the CBD in a better way. It goes into my body and into my
That's cool.
chemistry in a better way, and it helps with my joints a lot. It helps me mellow out. I charge out of bed in the morning, and like I have severe fear of missing out. So it's
FOMO.
it helps me remember there's enough time in this day to do what you need to do. Sufficient today are the worries of today. And it helps me to recenter.
Good. You said it was helping your knees too, right?
It is. It's helping my knees and my joints, my neck.
This is not something that we're just making up, folks. This is, and Kim tried it just for the first time. Okay. So, would it take a couple of weeks for it to get into your system, and then you started noticing the difference?
I did. I started noticing, but I will tell you, from the first time I took it, I felt that mellowness come over me.
It's not stoned, but it
No.
does. And what I call that self-awareness.
Yeah.
You can be like, oh, wait a minute, I am getting keyed up, or I got to get off my ass. I got to go do something. It just makes you aware. It has changed my life. I love it. I live it. It's sitting here right now in my Apollo Travel Orlando mug with Mr. Bruce Kaler. Okay. Go there, check it out. If you want to help me out, a lot of people are saying, Rob, how can we help you out? Go here, look at some different products. Kim will tell you there's a whole bunch of different products there. Okay, that have nothing to do with hemp work. There's aromatherapy, face creams, stuff for the dogs, the cats, the children, whichever one you like more. Some people like their pets more than they like their children. But
my cat won't put up with the face cream, so I'm just saying.
I would love to watch that.
Yeah.
That would be our next viral video. We need to put and then we'll have everybody after us for doing bad things. So, okay. Anyways, here we go. Back at it. Thank you. But check it out. Find out what's going on.
I will tell you that I'm not a good liar. So if it didn't work, I would say, not so much for me.
She would, and she would tell me, Rob, it didn't float my boat. Okay, and that's why I appreciate it. We hadn't even talked about it till this morning, right before the show, and I went, wait a minute, so there you go. I told you I was going to have people on the show that have tried it, and there you are. Leaving fear far behind. May I have a card today? Much love, thank you. See, Linda, you can always have a card. You are awesome. Leaving fear far behind. I am so glad to hear you say that. That makes my heart happy.
So we're looking at the Hanged Man, and this this relates in the I have a tarot deck that relates to Bible and Scripture, and this relates to the character of Peter, who was crucified upside down. And the idea is that you get enlightenment from looking at things from a different perspective. And that's happening to you now, Sieglinde. You're looking at things from a different perspective, and you're starting to light up. You're starting to say, oh, wait a minute. I could maybe do this in a different way. Or maybe it isn't about me. Maybe it's not my fault. So I'm wondering if maybe we should consider, for you, Sieglinde, if you should maybe consider moving through this process without having to assign blame, or actually without having to accept blame. So I'm going to say that to you. Realize that there are 3 people in spirit with you. One of them is a spirit guide, and he's with you. He wants you to know that he's with you, and he's trying to wrap his arms around you. And he's saying to you, remember when you were a child, we used to sing songs together. We used to sing these.
That's really cool.
Singings, these nursery rhymes together. And be aware that you are very loved in spirit.
That's awesome. See, Glenda, I had a session with her yesterday.
Oh, did you?
Yes. The leaving fear behind. It's all about perspective. It is all about perspective. And you have so much light to give the world, woman. You need to grab that. You have nothing to fear. We talked about how to balance, how to put a shield up, different things like that, and be in the light. See, Glenda, there you have it. I'm not even going to draw on top of that. You and I had that conversation yesterday. Paddle on, girl. Everybody with me? 1, 2, 3. Bangarang! It is time. Grab the magic. The magic is yours. Fly. Fly, fly, fly.
I love that song. I believe I can fly.
I believe I can fly. There we go. Yeah, I don't know much more of the words than that, but no.
I believe I can touch the sky.
Okay, there we go. All right, I can.
Okay. Moving on.
Moving on.
My husband can touch the sky. 6'8".
There we go.
Okay.
Stacy, Robin, Kim, and the Barefoot Bangarang Tribe. We love it. Absolutely. Come check us out. Make sure you're part of it. I'm learning to tune into my gifts. May I have a card, please? Bambi, absolutely. Here we go.
Wow. So this is the Empress. And I'm just getting, I used to watch an evangelist named Joyce Meyer, and she had a series called Birthing Your Dreams and Visions. And I feel like you are kind of with something that you are about to birth, and that it has to do with your own visions of how your life can be. And Bambi is going to get out of that corner. And
snap!
And,
out of the corner.
And Bambi is going to start having dreams about the way her gifts will be bringing forward. You have to pay attention to your dreams. In the book of Joel, we're told the old men will dream dreams, the young men will have visions. And you can tell whether you're old or young, whether you're having visions or dreams. But I want you to pay attention to your dreams. I want you to start paying attention to that. A Herkimer diamond is the dreamer's stone. So you might want to put that on your nightstand, and it will help bring clarity and perspective to what you're seeing. You're having perceptions about things, and you don't quite know what they mean. I want you to believe that the interpretation will come. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Okay. Woman Plus, you and I have had some conversations outside of here. All right. Replenish. And it shows a woman on her pillow and what's going on around her. Different dreams, different vision. Things are happening. Okay. You will see them if you allow. You know what I'm going to tell you? Lighten up. Cut yourself some slack. Lay it down. Go get some rest. And let Spirit talk to you. All right. She was all sweet. I'm like, knock it the hell off. Okay. Cut yourself some slack. All right. It's time to put it down. Lay it to rest. Put your own soul at rest, and Spirit will speak to you through those dreams. That's amazing.
That is amazing.
That's like two complete different people and two complete different decks.
I just want to say to you, though, stop living someone else's dreams. You got a little bit of a tape there. Stop it.
Wow. You got a tapeworm? Is that what you were saying?
No, I didn't.
Cut the tapeworm loose. Little spoonful of turpentine, get the tapeworm, let him come out. All right, there you go.
I didn't know that.
Oh, you didn't know that? Old Southern thing. My grandmother, like once, she owned a paint store, and she turpentine like once a month or something. She would give me like a quarter teaspoon of turpentine. Kill tapeworms, boy. Okay.
I'll bet that's true.
Yeah, no telling. It's probably the reason I am the way I am today, twisted and demented. So we will see what's going on. Emma Jean, good morning, guys. Would love a card on this beautiful morning, my dear, and much love. There we go. Is that for Emma Jean?
Yes, it's for Emma Jean.
Oh, there we go.
It's the 8 of Cups. Cups have to do with emotions, and this has to do with leaving a familiar land for some sort of adventure coming up. And what I think about you, Emma Jean, is that you are about to leave things that are familiar. We can get into emotional patterns that they're not wonderful, but they're familiar. And I want to say, I'm thinking about that commercial. I haven't got time for the pain. You haven't got time for the drama. You're about to do amazing things. You know, you've done amazing things and just left them behind. Now you're about to do some amazing things and realize that even though you've been through the dark of night, Joy comes in the morning, and joy is coming for you.
That's a great song too. When I go back to my past, y'all know I have a large, very large religious past. I grew up singing in the church where my singing thing got started. And I remember singing that song, doing it as a solo a couple times, different things. What a great song. Joy comes in the morning. Whether you're religious or not, through some of those, you can take out God, you can take out Jesus, you can take out whatever and put spirit in its place. But whatever is speaking to you or whatnot, and again, when we think about it, joy comes in the morning. Things always change. Things will always change. You're going to get through this. If you're living in a permanent slump of crap, that is your fault. Okay? If you're not experiencing joy, sadness, happiness, joy, different things in cycles and different things, something's wrong. And you need to reconnect with spirit and reconnect with yourself. Imogene, that's fantastic. So what I'm doing here, I'm going to look at the angels here real quick, and let's see where that goes. Because that walking away from something, she's so right. I'm going to slide my clinical in here. We become muscle memory. We start training our brain when a subconscious thought or something triggers in the conscious level, subconscious starts to vomit into our preconscious and our conscious, and your brain will react. You've trained your brain to react immediately, and it starts sending out depression, it starts sending out anger, it starts sending out to different situations. That's why sometimes we feel like our brain is leading us along instead of us leading our brain along. So some mindfulness for you would be excellent. Look up some mindfulness exercises. I do mindfulness training, working with a couple of people here on mindfulness. But check it out, because what I've got here, it's time to make a decision. To a Michael. Okay. So you're sitting there wondering if you should let something go. And what Kim is telling you is, yes, you should. You can't stay there. You're staying dormant too long, afraid to make that decision is what I'm seeing. It's time to let something go, make a decision, and walk on. It will be better if you just make a decision. Over-analyzing a problem, find a compromise.
Well, and I was thinking about that song we used to in choir do, When You Walk Through the Storm. And the ending is, walk on through the rain, walk on through the storm, though your dreams be tossed and
you're going to have me singing here in a minute, and that's not what the show's about. What a powerful song. I love. Walk on. Paddle on. Barefoot Bangarang Tribe. Grab your magic. Paddle on. Keep paddling upstream. It's what we're all about. That's wonderful. All right. So, see, there my mouse goes, jumping up and down again. I think I just need to get a wired mouse on here. I would be so grateful, Miss Tammy Sprinkle in the house, to have a reading from you both. Lots of love.
From both of us.
From both of us. Okay. Here we go.
So, I am pulling.
I'm getting the angels
so
today.
This is the Sacred Rose Tarot, and this is the Knight of Swords. And there's been action. As I pulled this for you, I'm getting the words "cut it loose." Cut it loose.
Don't get pissed at the messenger.
So I just get the impression that it's not necessarily time to cut ties entirely, but it's actionable now. It's time to do something. Don't talk about doing something. Do it. Do it.
Wow.
So I think it's really important for you to do that. Realize, Tammy, that there are 4 people in spirit with you, and there's a woman 2 generations back, I think a grandmother or a grand aunt. And I see her with this hair that's wavy and maybe unkempt and light, like gray and fly away. And her beautiful crystalline eyes looking into you. And she's telling me to tell you, thank you for remembering me well.
Wow. That's amazing. And I've got the 3 of Ariel. So 3s always talk about collaboration with me. It's about bringing things together, body, mind, spirit. So you've got some things to do here, woman. And now she's all nice and fluffy. And I'm like, get off your ass. Okay. It's one of those things. It's time to move on with some stuff. Yeah.
I'm not fluffy.
No, I'm beyond fluffy. You know what I mean. She's all, oh yeah. Okay. And I'm like, okay, move. And guess what I got here? The 3 of Ariel. Do what you love. A time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors, working with others in a cooperative manner. There are things that are moving in your life. It is time for movement. It is time to get going. And this is about bringing things into manifestation. This is about bringing things into reality. You can do it. You got to move on it. Tammy, always glad to have you in the house. Glad you're a part. Thank you. So mote it be. Shannon, thank you both. I will do that. Perfect. Here we go. Man, I'm getting so far behind.
I wanted to mention, we're going to do an event together.
We are. No, that's right. Go right ahead. Talk about that.
On Friday, the 23rd, we're doing moonlight readings at Island Crystal and Bead. And then the next day, you're there doing readings.
That's right. That's right. Island Crystal and Beads in in Merritt Island. I don't have their number here.
321-453-2665.
All right, here, let me just do it this way.
Okay.
If I lose y'all, 321-453
2665.
2665. This is the number for Island Crystal and Beads. I just put it in. It'll be at the very bottom. You can schedule a session with Kim, with me. Hell, live on the edge. Do one with each of us, okay? But the very next day, I will be doing live readings there at Island Crystals and Beads. It'll be just me that day.
Make
doing
an
some great
appointment
things.
because he books up fast. Both of us do.
Yeah, absolutely. So make sure you're on the phone. Find out what's going on. So thank you. I always forget to put that in. I have no idea. Tibisay, good to see you. I would love a card to give me some guidance on the business decisions I have to make. Okay. Write the check to Tarot with an attitude. Yeah, okay. Sorry.
No,
all right.
No. He's wrong about that.
Hey, Spirit told me.
Okay. Okay. So this is actually a business card. This is the 4 of Pentacles.
Wow.
And it has to do with kind of guarding your money. So I'm wondering, is somebody trying to talk you into some sort of investment? Don't answer that. But I'm just getting the impression that right now and through April, it's important for you to be kind of conservative about investing economically. So realize that there are several things that you've had in mind. You wrote them down somewhere, and they're in a notebook somewhere. And Spirit is saying, go back and review, because you have some things that you can take action on that are really good ideas. You have really, really good ideas. And my feeling very much as I'm coming into your vibration is I get a feeling of New Orleans with you. And that you have that, let's feed everybody and have a good time. So I want to say that is the spirit moving forward involving your business. And so I want to give that to you. So that's what I have.
And ironically, Tibisay, I drew a 4 as well. So you're definitely at a place, you're at a plateau. And you can't stay there, but it is a good, safe place. You're at a point, though. And a lot of times I take the 4s as a resting point, as a place to get that good view, look back over, look ahead, and be ready to launch forward. Hers was the 4 of Pentacles. I was drawn to the Imperial Dragons, and what I got was the Emperor for you, and this is pure power, okay? And one of the things to remember, look at the Emperor. He's sitting on top, okay? He's got control. Emperors will take time to evaluate. Emperors there's time to pay, there's time to play, and there's time to stay. Okay, you have to evaluate that. And with what Kim was getting, it's a time for you. You've got it. You've got a plan. Don't let things have a way when you get an idea, all of a sudden you birth this idea and this idea, this idea. And we get so caught up that things we never get through on the first one. Stay your course. Stay your course. Follow your intuition. You be the emperor and you make the decision. Don't let somebody bounce you around in this. What I'm getting.
Excellent.
Okay.
Excellent.
So that's funny. 2 4s, right?
2 4s.
There we go.
4 and 4. 8 on its side is a Lemmiscott.
Lemmiscott?
Lemniscott. It's the sideways.
Yeah, the infinity or
sign.
whatnot. Yeah, a Lemniscott. I've seen that. I never can't. Yeah, Lemniscott. Am I going to remember that? Not in your freaking life.
No.
Not in your freaking life. It's not going to happen. So, but there you go, Tim. Say good luck. Keep us posted. tarotwithanattitude.com. I love to hear how things are moving for people, how things are going. Also, it helps me book a session. Find out. Come see us live. See whatever. Where can they book with you, Kim? Do you have a...
Oh, www.kimdanbert.com.
There we go. I'm going to put that down here. Okay. And we're going to post that. www. It's very hard to remember.
Is it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Kim Danbert. Oh,
That's not
Dabbert. Helps if I put the... changes the whole thing, doesn't it?
Yeah. Can I give a message out? I need to give a shout out to somebody. There's somebody here watching us right now, and there's a spirit David, and he wants you to know he's okay. Stop.
That's for Tibisay?
No.
Or is this for somebody?
I think this is somebody else.
All right, somebody put in down there. I don't have Gillian here to drive this thing, so which we'll have tonight while we're talking about that. Tonight, we got a Spirit and Wine night with Rocky Ducati. You got to come see that. Always bringing my wife for that one, number one, to drive me home.
Yes.
I live on the beach, and they love that shit. They'll pounce all over you. But we have a great time. Rocky's a psychic medium. She actually worked with taps before they became very popular. So we're going to be talking to spirits tonight, things like this. But when we're doing this here, normally she would be here to produce the show and drive down and look and see your answer. I can't. So if somebody says something about David, Christina, Bruce, anybody, Bridget, if you see it, drop down, do something, let me know. If you've got my phone number, tag me, tell me to take a look. We're going to keep going, okay? But David is here in the house for somebody. We're just not quite sure who.
I don't see who it is, but David wanted me to tell you he's okay.
Ken, good to see you. Nice to see you. See, Glenda, book a session. You will not regret
it.
Thank you. Nope. All right. There we are. All right. Happy Friday, everyone. Jasmine in the house. Jasmine, I'll see you tonight. I know you want to be there with Rocky. Rob, Mama Kim, does Metatron have a message for me today? Mama Kim?
Mama Kim.
I like that.
Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting that you say that. I believe I have a past life as a voodoo yin.
Oh.
And they would call me Mama.
Wow. Okay, Jen. Way to go. I'm digging out the dirt. This is great. You know? Psychic Secrets. Maybe that should be another show. Secrets. We're going to dig out the dirt. Inquiring minds want to know.
So you've got the Queen of Pentacles. And I want to say, Spirit is telling me to tell you, stop trying to play small.
Oh!
You have a lot more intuition and intelligence to bring forward to your circumstances. You have a lot more power to bring forward to your circumstances. You know what you're doing and what you're about. Stop pretending otherwise.
There you go. I'm not even going on top of that one. That's
okay.
No, think big. Manifest. It's all about what we talk about. Manifest it. Don't wish it. Don't dream it. See it. This is it. Get that heart. Taste it. Get it where when you're doing whatever it is you're wanting to do, you can taste it. You know, this is real. And guess what? It will become reality. Things are good. That's awesome. Ken, good to see you. Can I have a reading from you both? Thank you. Here we go. All right.
Okay, so I have the Three of Wands. You're looking out into the future, kind of, I want to say daydreaming, but they're wands. Wands have to do with industry and producing, and you are about to produce something. I'm getting a 3, I would say within the next 3 months, that is going to bring you closer to that horizon. I'm thinking about, there's a Disney film, Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, yeah.
And
I've never seen all those.
Oh, I've seen every one of them. But Jack Sparrow always says, bring me that horizon. And this is a time when you are able to bring yourself into the presence of the positive, into the presence of your guides, into the presence of the gifts. So I want to tell you that that's really a significant thing. 3 months, within the next 3 months, you will be making arrangements to do something that is going to bring you an experience that is beyond anything you have experienced so far, and it's a spiritual experience.
Awesome.
Or I could be totally wrong. No.
I was like, what the hell was that?
And we should all be ordering out barbecue. No.
Yeah. Oh,
no.
Barbecue sounds good today for lunch. I love
Yeah.
barbecue. Yeah. All right. And what I was doing while she did that, Ken, I was looking at decks, and I got postcard from the spirit. I want you to keep in mind what Kim just said. Okay. Even though life seems now to be moving full steam ahead, it's a time to rest. Allow ideas to flow through you and take root in your heart before they reach your mind. Honor this process by becoming empty to allow for inspiration and the magic of dreaming. Okay. You might feel lazy or unproductive, but we know better. Just as sleep is a way to recharge before renewal, so are you in a time for dreaming. In this powerful process of co-creation, your soul merges with spirit in a profound way so you can receive your music directly from source and play your part in the symphony of life. Love that. Symphony
I like
of life.
that.
Yeah. You are being invited to bear witness to the great creation and turn into what others can't hear. We have so many dreams to share with you in the sacred and the invisible. Don't worry, we will wake you when it's time to return with a new dream. No need to set an alarm clock. Loving you always.
That's beautiful.
That's everything she said. Things are happening. Things are coming forward. Don't get caught up in the frenetic in the world that's going on. Be at peace, rest. Okay. When we're open, a lot of times we get the messages. And that's what I'm hearing Kim say. And that's what I'm hearing for you. So mote it be. We're going to go on to this next question. And folks, I'm not going to be so quick to just end at 10 o'clock. So I'm going to try to get through some of these. I've got Miss Kim in the house. I don't want to waste it. Okay. Anytime she's near me, it's like a blessing. And like, Rob, knock it off. No, seriously, it is.
I have a message for you.
Okay.
And I believe it to be from your grandfather.
Okay.
And the message that I have is there's time enough for all of it. You don't have to go at it like you're killing bats in the attic.
Okay. All right. And that, with him, that would be something he would say, because everything he did was slow and with purpose. You didn't even hear him talk much. His name was William Martin Crosby, and that was his wife. My grandmother was Ina. That's my mom's side of the family. Okay, and it would be funny. My grandmother was the bat in the attic. Boom, 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 going, and I could see him sitting there. He had a cigar, and he would sit in his lounger, and he'd say, "Ina, that's enough," and it would be like, okay, Granddaddy spoke. Everybody put the brakes on, because if he actually said something, let life, y'all relax. Chill out and go. So that would make total sense.
But there's time enough for everything for you.
Yeah.
You need to do.
Yeah, absolutely. So with this next one, I want to take a moment to clear, because this is actually a subject that's near and dear to my heart. Here's what we're going to talk about. I've always wanted to be able to communicate with and see spirits. What's the block? Or am I just not gifted?
Yeah, Stacy, probably you just don't have the gift. I give it up. Maybe become a golf pro.
Wow.
No, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. No.
I'm catching.
No, that's not.
I'm catching. All right.
That's not it.
Let's hear a little more of the
golf pro. No, I'm kidding. I want to say you are sensing spirit. You are just as you're going to sleep, you're getting the Stacy, and it's kind of waking you up, and it's bringing you to attention. And I want to say we become a very visual society, but there are other gifts. There's clairaudience, clear hearing. There's clairsentience, clear feeling. And seeing the spirits, that sometimes it comes along and sometimes it doesn't. But the other gifts are genuine gifts. And we communicate with spirit from the seat that we take. So you might be clear hearing more. I mean, I'm really feeling that very strongly with you, Stacy. And so I want to tell you, be aware of what you're hearing. Are you waking up with a song in your mind? Spirit's trying to talk to you.
You are clairaudient. Okay. One of the problems I see that you're having, and this is very important. Okay. You're wanting to see, but that's not your gift. And by trying to take what you hear and what you feel and force it into vision, it's becoming mud. Okay. This is something I have a lot of experience with, and Kim helped me through it. I am clairsentient. I cannot see faces. But what happens is, as I stop trying to see, I will get pictures of different people, and I can actually start because I'm not trying to see it. I'm not looking for that to validate. The other thing is, number one, to verify everything Kim just said and what I'm feeling, listen
Wow.
to your body.
Body.
So I'm also feeling you might also be a little clairaudient and clairsentient at the same time. You just have problems in understanding. Am I hearing things? Is this my own mind? Am I making shit up? Calm down. It is a block. And some of this is, if you want to see it, you've got to establish, what are you doing to see it? Are you just hoping for it? Not going to work. Okay. You've got to literally take time in the mornings to contact your spirit guides, to take time to be in tune with spirit, to say, all right, I need this. Breathe in the light, still your brain, get that hamster wheel to come to a stop so you can get that intuition going, and make sure you're feeling, and you can know the difference.
That's a lovely message. I often will talk to people about spirit communication and deciding on a time when you meditate and maybe you journal or you do some automatic writing. The same time, this is the time of our phone call. This is when we're having the communication. They don't have to wait for you to be going to sleep, and when your mind is in that in between, the thoughts and the feelings and that sort of thing. Um, I mean, this is a really horrible way to put this, but dead people have things to do. Spirit has things to do. Make an appointment. This is my appointment.
I've said that before.
Make the appointment. Make the arrangement. This is what we're doing. And realize that the communication will not only become more clear, it will become more consistent.
And that's it. It's one of those things to realize you are born with intuition. Okay, intuition is a part of you. We're all given that. Everything it says is everything we need to succeed. We are given at birth. Okay, we got to go back to Bangarang and unadult ourselves and get that childish magic back in our lives so we can see clearly and feel clearly. I also warn people in this that what's going on. The people with curly hair want straight hair. People with straight hair want curly hair.
The people with no hair want hair. I'm just saying.
Okay, Shorty. All right, now that's what's going on, and different things like that. Tune the gifts you have, fine tune it. Then you know what? It doesn't mean other things will come. It's happening for me as we speak. Things do come as you open up, but you have to take the one gift and make it happen first, and then you can expand and move on. Okay, does that make sense?
That does make sense.
Okay. Jasmine, glad to see you. Would love a card. Thank you.
Jasmine. I love jasmine. Don't you love jasmine?
I love jasmine.
Well, I love the fragrance of jasmine.
Yeah, I don't like what it does to my sinuses sometimes.
Well, I'm so sorry. I'm so terrible. You're going to be okay. This too will pass. Right when I'm getting into your vibration, though, I'm getting a lot of blues and greens. You are a creative healer, and I feel as though maybe on the order or on the realm of fragrances or essential oils, I want you to look into that. I think that that's a real significant thing for you. and you have the Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles is the woman in the garden.
You mean this woman in the garden on the Nine of Gabrielle, which is the Nine of Pentacles?
We got to take this act on the road.
I'm telling you.
Holy
mackerel.
And she's saying, you have it all around you. You have it all around you. So be aware that, okay, so the first part of 2021 was like you running to catch up. I'm getting the gasping and the, oh my gosh. But now, probably in June until in the early fall, September, October, realize that you're going to be able to take your ease. The money is coming. Allow it to come. Also, look into that essential oil aspect of healing for yourself, because you have a lot of green, you have this blue, you're a creative healer. You're not like other healers. I always wanted to go up to somebody and say, I know that you can see without that chair. Heal. But I've never been able to do that. I do lay hands on.
I'll go with you.
Will you go with me?
I'll bodyguard you.
There we go. But I'm just thinking that it's really important for you to recognize that you have this aspect of healing for yourself, not just yourself, for other people.
And what I'm really getting here with that, again, I'm not going to go into the Nine of Pentacles. We got the exact same card, things like that. But for some reason, I did pull a shadow card. And what I got was, in the scope of things, you're looking to make this happen, but you're going to have to release something. You've got to get at peace. Okay? This would normally be the Death card. Okay? And death is not a card that I fear. I love the Death card, but it means you got to let something go. Okay? This being your Light card, it's all there. Okay? You're in the process of letting something go, something within yourself, because this card was upside down. So this is letting yourself believe and kind of letting go of some other old ideas is what I'm getting, what's going to make all this happen. Let us know. tarotwithanattitude.com, kimdanbert.com. Go to either one of those sites. Talk to us. Let us know what's happening.
Yeah, I'd like to hear.
Woo, there we go. All right. Ocean. Oh, that was my grandma. I love her. Thank you both for the messages. Very nice. Have a good Friday.
Wow.
It is Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Yeah, there we go.
Friday.
That's cool. At Oceans. That's cool. All right, let's see. I think we're starting to get here. Danielle, glad to see you in the house. Love the energy. She's going to come with me on a Halloween trip. She's pestering me to make sure I get so she can get it planned.
She can get a plant?
Get it planned.
Oh.
But I'm waiting on some people to give me an answer. Not mentioning any names at all.
Can I pull a card for Danielle?
Sure, go right ahead.
Okay. Ooh. So, Danielle, you have the Four of Cups. We had a lot of fours today. And fours do have to do with stability, establishing yourself. But this also has to do with being given a gift you're ignoring. And I want you not to ignore the gift or not to push it aside. Oftentimes, and I find this when people will ask me, how are you doing? And I'll say, oh, I'm fine. I'm okay. and a lot of times I am okay, but sometimes I'm not really okay. And you're kind of pushing a gift aside. I believe that every good and perfect gift comes from God and or the universal spirit, and realize that spirit is trying to give you a good gift. Don't push it aside.
Wow. That's cool. That's really cool. See, you didn't even ask, Danielle. Somebody's telling you. Good for you. Follow that advice. That's all I can say. Follow that advice. All right, here we go. I will try to keep the mantra, keep moving forward, going. That's going to be key. You just keep paddle on. Paddle on. Do what you know to be is right.
Can I say something to Christina?
Sure.
Christina, there is somebody in your environment who has a vested interest in keeping you where you are. You have become a victim of your own efficiency. And the minute that this person sees you have ambition, there will be more obstacle, not less. So I want to tell you, they're not as powerful as they think they are. None of us are, really. So I think it's important for you to recognize that you are making motions in this direction, and that is a threat to somebody in your environment. It's okay. It's okay. Move forward. It's okay.
Daddy told you so. There you go. Christina, you keep it up. You're good at what you do. You're a power and a force to be reckoned with. You are a strong, independent woman. You keep that going. Guess what? At some point, it will be recognized and it will pay off. Don't let them quit. Remember, I told you a long time ago, there was something or someone underneath the flow, the current, that's having an effect on your advancement. So they can't hold you back forever. Kind of some of what Cody's going through, where he loves where he's at. He loves living in Colorado. He hates his job, but he got so proficient at it, they won't let him advance on. They won't let him transfer out.
Yeah, you're good.
Different things like that.
You make me look good.
He literally had to go to a CN going, so I'm not trying anymore. Everybody else gets what they want by not trying. I'm doing it. And now he's put in for an early release. So don't let them steal your spirit. They stole his spirit on that. Okay. Things happened. He's coming home. He's happy. We both know Cody will always be happy. He will move forward just like you will. Don't let them steal your spirit. You've got this. You will succeed at it. Okay? I promise you, you will succeed. Okay? That was powerful. Thank you.
It was powerful.
In the mornings, Miss Bridget, I try to pull cards to practice, and I often pull the same card over and over. So is that message for the collective, for the person I'm focusing on, i.e. queerant, or me?
That's for you. And we call that a stalking card. And oftentimes when stalking, like somebody stalking you. And what it means is that Spirit is trying to tell you a message, and here's where I'm having my conversation. And it's, by the way, Bridget, it's time for you to do something good for yourself, or it's time for you to reassess your job situation, or it's time for you to believe that Spirit is around you too. So realize that if you have a card that you pull over and over and over again, mostly it's about you. It's not always about you. I had a client just before the ending of the year, and every reading I did for her, I got the death card.
Wow.
And then I got a message that she had passed after the first of the year. So it's not always like that, but mostly you will know if it's for you.
That little scratchy feeling down inside when you know.
It's like, there
you go.
Three on swords.
Asked and answered by the expert. There we are. All right. Tina, may I have a card? What am I not seeing? Okay. What am I? So here's my question. So there is something that is a blockage, something that's going on in your life. And this is because you've got to change perspective. Go right ahead.
You have the 5 of Cups.
Wow.
And in the 5 of Cups, you see the person is all focused on the cups that are spilled and scattered, and not seeing what is left over here. What is left. There's an old monk's prayer that says, thank you, God, for what you gave me. Thank you, God, for what you've taken. Thank you, God, for what you've left. And realize that you are looking at this is the spilt milk card. Stop looking at the tragedy. You have enough to go forward. And that's what I'm saying. Thank you, sweet Spirit.
Yeah. You're feeling empty. All right. And there's no need to be. Yeah, you lost something. That's grief. A lot of times that's the grief card. Mm-hmm. And we feel such a loss that we forget. It's time to move on. I've dealt with this in hospice situations, and I've dealt with this in overdoses and problems. A family with several children, and they're all forced when one child is lost. Everybody lives around that one child's death. You got to remember, there are other things in life. They have their own life. You have your own life. That was their life. Whatever you lost, your life continues.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? You can either pick up what you've got and be refilled, or stand there and stare at it and never move forward. That's what I get there.
That's
Okay.
right.
So that's a huge deal. So
Thank you, Tina.
alrighty, this morning I pulled the same card 3 times.
What card?
Oh, tell her what card. If you want to text it to me so we don't have to scroll down to the bottom, I've got Bridget's number. Okay.
Okay.
And I'll get
that
over
could
here.
Be taken in a multitude of ways. I've got Bridget's number. You know.
Okay, David. Bridget said that was Arcana. Okay, that Arcana. Let us know that David. All right, so let's find Arcana. All right, show us what card. Let me see. Let me see if we can find.
Good morning, Kelly.
Good morning, Kelly. Where are we at? Did I miss something?
I saw you.
Yeah, I went on a hunt for. All right, where are we at? Let's go back up here. Oh, Arcana. I just want to keep my hair. Okay, let's find out. Bruce, dead people have things to do. I find that amazing. Yeah, they get irritated. I tell people all the time, they really get irritated. You know, that I'm trying to tell you something. Stop, you hear it. But then you let other people come in and blow it out, things like that. They do. And I make jokes with people in sessions about it. It's like I almost feel your spirit sitting on a chair going, holy Christ, what more is it going to take? And, you keep asking for help, but you won't stop, shut up, and listen.
Right.
Right. So, that is huge. That is huge.
I think it's interesting when people, especially I've seen professionals like medical professionals talking about the death experience and saying, well, it's a chemical in your brain. It's not a real experience. You don't go through a tunnel or anything. It's this chemical experience. And my answer is, why couldn't it be both? Why can't you be having that experience and the chemicals in your brain are released to support that journey?
There you go. Arcana, my ex-brother-in-law name is David. He passed almost 3 years ago. And what I kind of saw in here was the ex-brother-in-law is the reason she married her husband.
Okay. Well, it was really important. David really wanted to tell you that he's doing okay. So
pass it on.
I want to just pass it on.
Oh my God. Don't dream it, see it. I now have Rocky Horror going through my head. That's amazing. And she was drawing the 4 of Pentacles.
The 4 of Pentacles, we talked about that earlier. The 4 of Pentacles has a lot to do with guarding you're so busy guarding your substance and guarding yourself that you're not living a life. Oh, you're welcome, Jen. I just want to say, Bridget, you have enough spirit around you taking care of you that the devastation that you have suffered is not going to happen to you again. Stop living in the fear.
Yep, exactly. Mythic Meerkat, thank you very much for coming and joining. I met Mythic through my son's gamer feed.
Oh, wow.
The Purdy Dirty, all right? It's off the old block. Now you can see kind of where he gets it, the attitude, things like that. Mythic, thank you very much. I want to draw a card for Mythic. Okay. You go right ahead. We'll both draw one, or I'll draw one. Either way, doesn't matter.
Mythic.
I'm going with the angels. Mythic Meerkat, and she was kind enough, or he. I don't know. I'm kind of getting the female name, but I was watching. My son had a 24-hour marathon the other day, streaming and playing for 24 hours.
Wow.
God love him. I don't think I could,
That's
we're going on
tenacious.
over an hour here. Yeah. And whatnot. Oh, I got a jumper. Okay.
What did you get?
High Priestess.
Well, we both got major arcana cards.
Okay.
So I got the Judgment card. I call this a resurrection card. And I want to say that Raphael is around you. He's calling you forward. And I'm interested. I know that you mentioned that this person does gaming, but there's a gaming project that you have that is going to have implications of a spiritual nature. and you put it in a drawer somewhere, and I want to tell you, it's time. It's time to call it forth, because you have something very good to offer somebody. Stop thinking about how difficult it is. Raising the dead was difficult. Jesus did it.
There you go.
I'm just saying, and I'm not saying you're going to raise the dead, but I am saying.
Oh, do that on Twitch
that
for
would
me.
Be great.
Yeah, that needs to be a Twitch show.
No, I'm just thinking that you really have something that is going to be a bridge between gaming and spirituality.
That's really cool. And one of the things I've got is you need to follow your intuition. There's something that's scratching you, something you want to know, something you're second guessing. Be calm, be quiet, listen, and your intuition. Everything's not going to be black and white for you, okay? And this is go with your gut. So whatever it is, go with your gut. Get with Cody. Let me know. Come back here. tarotwithanAttitude.com. Mythic, you can always reach out there, okay? Tabitha. Is there anything I need to know? Robin Kim. She likes diamonds. I like country fried steak. There you go.
Tabitha. Is there anything you need to know? No. You know everything there is to know.
Boom! There we are.
No. Okay. Let's pull a card for you. Is there anything I need to know? I'm looking at your name, and I have the feeling that in a past life, you've had some problems with your bones, and you're kind of carrying that into this life a little bit. So I want to tell you to be careful about bone issues, specifically bone issues. And so I want to tell you that. Also, you got the Strength card. So you have a way with animals. Some of those animals are not necessarily quadrupeds. So I want to tell you, you might be bringing home some strays, and some of those strays may not necessarily be furry.
Oh, wow. I just got what you're saying on that.
Yeah. So I just want to say you have the strength to do this and all things that you want to do. You have the strength to do it. Stop getting caught up in the minutia. The little things, you're letting the little things take over all of your time and priority. Prioritize yourself. Let's see how that goes. Not been something you've done recently.
There you go. And I got, guess what? Acceptance. Know who you are. Come to rest with it. Whenever I see these waves, it tells me there's a whole subconscious thing playing here. You know what? Don't let them make your life. Live with it. Ride the wave. That's what I'm getting. She's actually surfing. All right. And letting the emotions roll. You got this. Get beyond it. And you can fly. I believe I can fly. There we go. All right. So Tabitha, great. Thank you. Here we go. Tabitha Ricketts, maybe I've been thinking about him a lot lately. Okay. And that very well could be. He's trying to let you know, let him understand, Arcana, that he is trying to tell you it's okay. And remember, he's in a great place. He is in physically, don't see him in some bad form. See him. He's kicking it, man. He's loving it. And he felt the need to stop by to tell you, hey, y'all chill. I'm good. Okay. Everything's good. All right. So take that to heart. Okay. So we're going to have to start wrapping down here. I've got a client coming in at 11 o'clock, so I need some time to so I'm taking a quick look at what's going on. See if I'm missing anything. We got a lot of chat going on. That's good. All right, Scott, I met a plasma once. Okay, good. Write to us. Let us hear about it. Give us the experience. So you should schedule a session. Thank you, Tabitha. Yes, with me or Kim. tarotwithanAttitude.com, KimDanbert.com. And I tell you what, if you want a session with both of us, drop one of us a line and tell them you want a session with both of us. We'll figure it out. We'll make it happen. Rocky and I do the same thing. So we're going to get moving on here. I'm going to see. I don't think I'm going to get to I'm going to get to everybody. There's so much here. So if you got skipped, I'm sorry. But with all that being said, I want to go back over some things. We got, KimDanbert.com. My lovely Miss Kim. Check it out. See what's going on. We put in the chat the number to the Island Crystal and Bead that we are both going to be live on Friday the 23rd. That's moonlight readings, right?
Moonlight readings. You can get mini readings or 15 or 30-minute readings.
Yeah, and they're for
but
the full moon.
It's a short shift, so it's from 6:30 to
there
8.
Won't be a lot, so it's going to be there. But on the 24th, I will be there from 11 to 3. And I will be doing readings. You can sign up for as long as whatever you want. Okay. But she is right. I do book out. Kim and I book out rather quickly. So make sure you're checking it out. Okay. Or whatnot. But KimDanbert.com. Thank you so much for being here today.
It was wonderful. It was really wonderful.
Yeah. All right. Now, also, you can reach out to me, Tarot with an Attitude. You heard Kim and I talk about the Hemp Works. Check out the Hemp Works. It really helps me out. The other big thing I need y'all to realize is the other way to help the show out. Come join Facebook, Tarot with an Attitude, the group. Subscribe to Tarot with an Attitude YouTube channel. So when these other channels go down, you're always getting it, you're always seeing it or what happened. But being with the group gives you access to Kim, gives you access to talk. Meet Bruce, meet Bridget. They'll love to talk to you. Miss Peggy Sylvester from the Witch's Broom is in there. We have loads of people that will love to give you advice about different things. You're curious about something? Tarot with an Attitude on Facebook is the place to get her done and get your questions asked, and you don't have to be worried about any repercussions or anything like that. So with all of that being said, okay, folks, take what you want. Leave what you don't. Before you leave, bangarang. Hit that bangarang. Get your magic back. All right? But please leave with some peace, some love, and light, and have a fantastic day.